Okay, here we go again. I know that's not the quote. But you'll notice, new splits. Wake up, wake up, honey. New splits just dropped. Yeah. If you were here last time, you'll have noticed that I quite liked, Sonic and Sega All-Stars Racing. I get the names of these games absolutely fucked up, mainly because, they're very long. These are wordy titles. I'm apologise for any noise we're about to experience, and it's coming through my speakers, which it shouldn't do. That's mainly because this is a slightly older game, and I brought it up before to test that everything was working. Classic. Older game behaviour. So today's the first for a few things. Today is first time doing this game properly, I would say, apart from, you know, in a non-test way. And also, I'm gonna be using an auto splitter for the first time. I have never used an auto splitter before. So if you see me looking over in this direction, it's because I am gently pooing myself about whether my auto splitter is working, because I've never used one before. Up till now, I have only ever done manual, so it'll be quite nice actually to have the change of not having to worry about my splits. Though I am just gonna alt tab and make sure that live split is ready, because I don't know. As I say, I've never done it before. And I'm scared. I can't remember if this black border stays. I might have to edit it. I was told by mischievous, God, I can't say words today, that Shadow is the best for learning, and I'm gonna take them up on it. I'm just gonna do a quick test race. As you can see, I did like a practice over the weekend. I'm just gonna do a practice race just to see if the border actually goes. If not, I'm gonna fiddle with my game catcher so that we can get more screen. Cause yeah, no, it does go. That's really dumb. I hate it here. Cool. Let me out. Yeah. So that black border's so dumb. The game had stopped. It was counting that as an attempt, mate. Don't do that. Don't do that. What's my reset button? Plus. Let me. I hate this. This is why people tend to play more modern games. Though it's good to see that the auto splitter was doing something. Should I do it on a new license? I mean, this is just practice, right? But good to know the auto split is going. Hello. I heard the notification. Sonic is at the top. Go away, Sonic. Did my alert go off for no reason? Hello! Hello, Munching. Whoa, I butchered some words there. Munching Kayla Shadow, good to see you. 1 second. I'm just gonna move it down so you can actually see the notification. Thank you very much for the raid. I have literally just started, so apologies for whilst I set up. Thank you very much for the raid. Big appreciate. How was your stream? That's good to hear. What were you streaming? Animal Crossing New Horizons. Nice. Nice and chill. Or at least I hope so anyway. I never picked up New Horizons, but I had a lot of fun back in the day on New Leaf. And the only reason I didn't pick up New Horizons is obviously everybody got it at the start of the pandemic and I was too poor for it. I should probably introduce what I'm doing. But my name is Ditto, and I am learning this speedrun, which is obviously Sonic and Sega All-Stars Racing, which is a really bad title for a racing game, considering how clunky it is. This, as you can see on the top of my counter, this is only like my second proper run. So I've got a lot to learn, so there will be lots of mistakes and me doing stupid things today. Though this is Horizons is your first Animal Crossing game. There's definitely scope for, like, if you were interested in going back. I definitely recommend New Leaf. I put many an hour into it. But obviously it doesn't have that same scope for creativity. Like, the things that people have done with their islands in New Horizons is crazy. Though you do see people going, like, crazy and being like, I'm gonna have a deer-only island or something like that. It must take a lot of effort. Oh my god. That corner is being a nightmare for me today. No, I'm quite an Animal Crossing veteran, even though I haven't played Horizons. I started on... What was the original one on the DS called? I can't remember what the first one was called on DS, but that's where I started. And then I had the one that was on Wii, City Folk. Maybe I should go back to it. Animal Crossing is, you know, in comparison to speedrunning, quite chill. I wonder if there is speedruns for Animal Crossing. I don't know. These are all things I've not thought about. You found Sonic stuff and that people made as art? That's cute. That's cool. No, people have done so much, like, cool and creative stuff with it. I mean, I do like Shadow. I am only playing as Shadow because it's actually the best character for the speedrun, especially for my ability. If I had any choice, I would be playing as Amy right now. Amy's an icon. I wish I could tell you more about this speedrun, but I really can't. I would love to be able to educate you on it. But I did a trial of it the other day to see if I liked it. I have ended up liking it, and here I am with the splits. Oof, that was close. Do you have, like, a theme for your island? Gonna lurk. Good to see you. I will continue to talk to myself, so don't worry. If you hear me talking to myself, that's very normal. Okay. When I practiced this over the weekend, I remember this not going amazingly well. Though it seems harder to fall off here than I thought. Nope. Okay. There she is, Amy. The spirit of Amy haunting me as I try and learn this run. I don't know. It's a shame that she's only got a car. Bikes are so much cooler in any racing game. Okay. That was so messy. That was so messy. Okay. Speed. I should clarify though, this speedrun that I'm doing does not require me, as with a lot of like full cup racing speedruns of this kind of nature, it doesn't actually rely on me coming first. You don't necessarily always, in most games like this, where you're just going through like an all cup mode, need to always come first. So if I come second, it doesn't invalidate the run, at least not here. Obviously when I'm back on Chocobo GP again, it does matter. There are a few instances where I have to win races for the story mode, but not today. Okay, so Chivas the other day said to charge up 3, charge up a max, and then do lots of little ones to help. Ugh. It's my handling sometimes that does me in. Ugh. Cringing at myself whenever I bump into a wall. Nice. Gotta soak it up, all these rainbow splits while they're there. Absorb the rainbow splits. Absorb the perfect splits while they're there. Because in future they're all gonna be red. I think I'm just gonna struggle every time I'm on a Samba de Amigo course, just being like, maybe I should go back and play Samba de Amigo. Too narrow. No way. No way! Come on, speed shoes. That was good. I don't know what I just did there, but that felt good. Nope. Okay, nice. That felt okay. Okay, there. That was nice. I'm glad I actually got some speed shoes, though I probably misused them. Hello again, Mischievous! How's it going? I said I was gonna start learning it, and in my very toxic way of learning it, I'm just going for full runs. Thank you very much for the good luck. You'll notice that my technique has not improved whatsoever. Oof. No, too early. Ah! I should have... That's happened twice now, and I just need to remember to put up the shield. Because if I put up the shield, then I don't get hit. And it actually uses an item that's otherwise pretty useless. Okay. Honestly, having an auto splitter is changing my life. Like, coming from speedruns where you have to manually split, going into a speedrun that has an auto splitter is changing my life right now. I'm not having to, like, panic about the time and think about doing it. I can just focus on the run. It's honestly life-changing. It's making me want to, like, give up on my other runs, because here I can just I don't want Samba Cup, thank you. Because I know I can just focus on the run. I know the auto split is just going to do everything for me. The future is now. My partner, as I did like a tiny little bit of like individual level practice over the weekend, was very disappointed that I can't play as Big the Cat. He really wanted me to do Big the Cat. It would make my partner very happy if I was the only person, you know, doing this run and doing Big the Cat, but ultimately, I only very recently switched to PC and I wholeheartedly agree it's amazing. Yeah, just not having to think about it is so helpful. I mean, all my other games aren't on PC that I run, so it's not really been an option anyway. But the freedom, you know? Big the Cat is undoubtedly the greatest character in the game. Well, we know that. We know that. It's a shame he doesn't come back in Transformed. Thank you. No, he is without flaw. He's the best. I don't know why they didn't bring it. Did they bring it back? Did you play Sonic Team Racing? Is it called? Because I don't know if he came back in that either. But I've not played Sonic Team Racing mainly because I heard very, very mixed reviews about it. But I don't know if he's in there. He should be in there. Big the Cat should be everywhere. He reminds me a little bit of one of my own cats who has very little going on in her brain as well. Just a cameo? What's the point? What's the point? Maybe I should pick up Team Sonic Racing if he's there. Though I did only hear, like, not amazing things about it, which is why I didn't pick it up. Though it should be pretty cheap, right? It's a Sonic game from not the current year, so it should be going, you know, pretty cheap. Knowing how much love and care Sega put into every Sonic game that falls into their lap. Oh my god, what is this? No. I think that was probably the best use for the speed shoe there. I'm happy I kind of saved it for a rainy day. I seem to be doing slightly better on my speed shoe drops today. Okay. Calm as a bitch. Okay, let me get out of this little interesting bit and I'll read your message. Okay, as someone who's got 1,000 and nearly 3,000 in PS4, TSR is bad only because it's unfinished and buggy. Unfinished and buggy! Wow, Sega would never do that. From a casual standpoint, it's good enough. Online scene, non-existent. And that's part of what makes a racing game good, in my opinion, is, like, the community. Because, like, I don't really watch a lot of Mario Kart, like, runners at all. But their community seems really vibrant. And there's a lot going on because Nintendo puts a smidge bit of effort into Mario Kart. Not a lot, but a smidge. Because Sega continues to... I mean, I could go on forever how they're treating Sonic in particular, but if you put good support into your game and make it not buggy, then people will like it, right? Though, to be fair, Mario Kart Wii is a buggy mess. The amount of exploits in Mario Kart Wii is ridiculous, but people still like it. Completely missed that speed pad. I did join the Discord, by the way. I've just not said hi yet. But I shall do. I'm gonna see how these runs go, and then I can formulate what, like, specific questions from there, because I want to come in with questions rather than just be like, hi, I'm new. Want to come in prepared, like, why do all the Monkey Ball stages hurt? Which is a very valid question, to be fair. Oh, wow, that was interesting. Okay. If I had my input display, you would see that I did nothing there and yet somehow got Joy-Con drift on an Xbox controller. Here, excellent. Big the Cat is right on my tail. Big the Cat, wanna stop? I could just see him in the shadows. Ask away, someone will most likely reply very quickly. Excellent. As I say, I want to take today to try these out, give myself some validation with some lovely rainbow splits, because I've got no runs, and see where my actual questions are. Okay. Okay. Excellent. I am not excited for any of the monkey ball stages. Though it would be wrong to include monkey ball and not have it be the most frustrating experience of your life. Because what is monkey ball if not frustrating? Oh my god, why? Oh shit, I've already forgotten this track. It's only been a few days. The whole, like, crux of this track just seems to be, like, turn very hard. Continue to turn very hard. Do not stop turning. Right. I hate it. Oh my god! What a nightmare. Okay. We have a very good place to use the speed shoes, and that is here. Another speed shoes again. Excellent. There we go. Hello? God, I shot myself proper then. Excellent. That third lap was an improvement. Showed signs of learning. Don't know why I mash on the title screens. Well, on like the loading screens. Like, I literally don't need to. Stop. Yes. This is what happens when you don't just go from a new file. God, I did have to think to myself, is this the right one? Because both the Billy Hatcher stages are ice. But like, it's weird though, because I've watched a speedrun of that game, mainly because I was curious as to what Billy Hatcher and the Giant Egg is, and it's bizarre, that's what it is. But like, I don't really associate that game with snow. Like, a good chunk of it takes place on like a tropical island. Like, why are there two ice stages in this game when the game is more so like tropical than it is anything else? This bit stresses me out. This bit stresses me out. I don't know why. Okay, press X or square on the Grand Prix and it'll display which tracks are in it. Excellent, that's really helpful. Thank you very much for that. Well, especially, I mean, I'm kind of not surprised that people forget a lot, mainly because the stages are all very thematically similar. Like, the Sonic ones are either Eggman stages or casino stages, and the Billy Hatcher ones are all in the snow, and the Monkey Ball ones are all stressful. So they're all very thematically similar, which is something that Transform definitely does a lot better. I know it's obviously like the reusing assets is for convenience kind of thing. I don't know how the AI is like crunching me here. But yeah, like, I can totally see why. Like, reusing assets is nice and cheap and easy. God, I just hate realizing how much I want, like, another one of these games that's just, like, good. It's weird because all of even though the Samba de Amigo stages, they don't really suffer from that. Yeah, they're all, you know, very contained within the Samba de Amigo sort of style and universe type thing. I can sort of distinctly picture them all. They each have a very distinct flavour in my head. My god. This is going interestingly. Jeez. Jeez, this is and this is a long course as well. We're gonna be here a while. Yo. And the shadow of Big the Cat approaches once again. He's getting a lot of all-stars today. It's because we've been complimenting him. We need to stop being nice to Big the Cat. He wants his time in the limelight. Oh my god, nice. My nose is itching. My nose is itching. There is no time when I keep fucking up the sections with the robots for me to itch my nose. I hate it here. I hate it here. This is such a long map. This feels like the longest map in the game, but it's probably not. Okay. Oh, thank God for that. Some relief. I'm gonna assume there's nothing I can do about some of the items. Like, I know you can move out of the way of, like, the fist. But with some of the items, like the rocket, I just assume, or like when you get hit by the rainbow thing, I assume there's just nothing you can do. Do you have to just live with it? Or is it like a spacing thing? Can you avoid a lot of them? Oh, my nose, jeez. The pollen count is so high today. Unless you have an item to block, then you've got to accept your fate. Classic. It's why shield isn't too bad an item, actually. For speedrunning, like, if you're not gonna get speed shoes, you might as well get a shield, because at least then, why? Okay, again, if I had an input, you would see that I was definitely not drifting that way. But yeah, having a shield from within the run, if you're not gonna get, like, speed shoes, is not horrendous, because then at least then you've got the potential time save of not getting hit, right? Which is important. Oh shit, completely forgot the map there. That's, imagine being in a racing game and, you know, having the, map. Couldn't be this game. Why would you need a map? Why would you need to see where you are? God, Tails! Tails! Get out of my sight! There's a very high IQ move that you can do. I like high IQ. I like pretending that I've got a big brain. That you can do where driving over a boost panel. At the moment, one sec. At the moment you're about to hit it, it'll evade for some reason because the boost pad has the same properties as the speed shoe. That's interesting. So rather than making them two distinct things, the speed boost pad is essentially the equivalent of you activating a speed shoe. If Big the Cat could stop getting all-stars. Jeez. Okay. But no, that's interesting. But slightly circumstantial, right? That definitely could have been a lot tidier. There's a lot to learn on that course. He's just said my favourite voice line in this game. I love the voice line, "Who are you and how do you know my name?" for Shadow. I love it. It's so stupid. It's so unnecessary. Like... This course for me is all about survival, because it's stressful. Let's try it! No, I wasn't fast enough there. Yeah, like there's a few nicely placed boost panels on this track. You can also get items if you drive through them, but I just don't like to drive through items apparently. Because the boost pads are quite central here, it's quite nice and easy to get through them. There we go. There's an item. Jeez, what was that? Was that a boost? God, like, Big the Cat's really on it today. He's really, really after me. Wow. Jeez. Sometimes I do find, I don't know whether it's me or if it's a controller thing, I will try and go into a drift and it'll just be like, no, I've decided you don't get that. Not today. Yeah, this isn't going amazingly well for me today. No. Look, all this is gonna do is make it super easy for me to beat my time on it. So if anything, I want to do awful on this run, right? Right? It's more time safe for the future. That's how speedrunning works, right? It's funny how tilted some runners get when you say more time saved for the future. Yeah, no, we gotta start somewhere. And if I'm immediately perfect, then there was no point in even trying in the first place. It's going really well here. This bit, for some reason, feels really slow. I know I'm definitely not doing it right. It just feels, I don't know. Feels when you get onto that green bit, everything just feels really slow. Thanks, Sonic. I love all these tips from Sonic. Please stop taking me to the Summer Cup. Okay, so we are on Horror Cup. Certain terrain in this game affects boost duration by pure accident, and you're completely right about the part being particularly weird. Okay. It's good to know that I've got some intuition about it. I wonder what, you know, property the game sort of assigns it to make it go. Here is just slow. I cannot tell you why. There must be something going on within the game, I don't know. Okay, thanks. Thanks for that. Whoa, yeah. I forget that this is super slidey. The only other thing that feels weird in this game, like feels like strange weird, is when you're sometimes doing a trick in the air, sometimes like a distance that feels like you could definitely have gotten a trick and gotten the appropriate level of boost from it. Sometimes it'd be like, no trick. No trick for you today. But again, I don't know if that's like a me being new thing or a genuine thing within the game. Amy, whenever somebody activates an all-star, I do start sweating. Ironically, the buggiest vehicle types of the terrain are the ones that don't even touch the floor. Yeah, I can see that. I imagine Tails is probably incredibly broken then from that. Oh my god, my nose! The pollen count is so high! I can't live like this. Stunt buffer exists in this game. Okay, that's good to know. Because sometimes I just sort of feel like I'll be trying to do a stunt. I still call them tricks because I've played more Mario Kart overall in my life. That's what they're called there. But no, sometimes it does feel like with a stunt you're just you sometimes it'll be like, yes, you can do it now, but also, even though this is the same jump again, you can't. Fidget too much, just okay. Again, that's good to know. And some jumps, it's almost guaranteed, and out you go. Lovely. Lovely. Now, when I did this the other day, because I did practice a few tracks, not everything. This went really, I don't want to say it went really well, I'm just going to say I was happy with it. Like, it wasn't, you know, brilliant, but it felt good. So I'm hoping I can replicate a bit of that here. I didn't actually mean to trick a second time there. Oh my god. Crabs everywhere. Crabs! Oh, my posture is awful right now. I can feel it. I can feel it. My posture. Because I know this course is a little bit stressful. I'm gonna be sweating by the time we get to the rest of the monkey ball tracks. Nice. I want to drift this way, please. There we go. Must be nice, you know, all these others getting their super moves and just, you know, generally existing, have a nice time. Bonk. This track is actually quite... I'm growing to like it. I'm not going to say that when I'm proper grinding this game, but I'm currently enjoying it. Those words are going to haunt me, and I know it. But I can acknowledge that. Though I wish the pollen count weren't so high. God, I'm starting to stream now in more ways than one. With Shadow, it's bearable even at high level. Fab. It's just full of nice turns. That's why I quite enjoy it. It's just full of quite nice turns that feel good to do. Okay, that was okay. Jeez, I hate the monkey ball tracks. I hate the monkey ball tracks. This is another bit that also feels really slow. Those hills. It feels like with the monkey ball levels, they literally just got like actual monkey ball levels. Rather than designing like tracks that are actually good to race on. Oh, come on. No, no, no. Hello? I would love to tell you what just happened, but I can't describe to you what just happened. Left side is slower than right side. Fair. At the minute, it's currently about just not falling off for me. Because I'm gonna make the hot assumption that falling off is, oh wait, no, with these hills, I assume. There's so many, like, splits in this track. Banana. Yeah, I know. It's just the story of my life. Every day I wake up, I get bananaed. I go to stream, I get bananaed. I'm gonna use that here before I get to this bit, which is the worst bit in the... My god. I hate this bit. I hate it so much. I hate this track, actually. No, please. I'm just gonna let myself die here. And you're gonna put me on the left side? This game is cruel. My god. This is rather atrocious, actually. I hate monkeys. This is making me hate monkeys. Speed shoes just to get me out of here. We've still got at least one more monkey ball track to go. Yeah, just put me on there. I don't think there's no way I'm gonna change my opinions on that. Time saved for the next run, am I right? Am I right? I'll be in good company on Sandy Drift hater list. Okay. Wow, that was an interesting start. Today I'm learning a lot about coming home and speedrunning after doing a full day of work. Because a lot of the time when I speedrun, I have not done it after a full day of work. Today, I was in my office. And I'm making mistakes. Is there a correlation? Probably. Oh my god. Nice. I forgot about the shortcut and then remembered at just the right time. But not the right enough time. Oh my god. My drifting is atrocious. You see, this went quite well the other day. I find myself being more energized to play this game after a busy day. I mean, that's fair. I mean, if you've already... It's about sustaining that energy, right? And especially since you're really familiar with the game, like, you've got a lot of hours in it now. So it's practically just, Where is the turning? There it is. It's not a very big opening. But having a lot of time in the game probably helps as well, because I play a lot of Slay the Spire casually, which, if you don't know, is a card game, a roguelite card game, and I find that quite a nice game to play after like a long day, because I'm so familiar with it that I can just click buttons and I know what I'm doing, kind of thing. I don't have to think like too hard. It's the right level, right quantity of thinking. Okay, we're not gonna screw up this turning. Oh, it's so awkward. But there we go, we're in. I reckon I'll probably be the same once I'm not in a stage of learning. Once I kind of know what I'm doing and I know where I'm going and everything feels nice and comfortable, then I'll probably be the same. But at the minute, because I'm still figuring it out, things are starting to feel a bit more, I remember this. I remember that it's trauma kind of thing. I can relax into it more. God, I wish that menu was faster. Scrolling through the characters takes a month. Okay, we are actually... What was it that you said? I cannot remember. I think we are on Samba Cup now. 16. There we go. It's X for me. Yes. And also, another beautiful thing about Autosplitter, right? Me checking the cops to make sure that I was about to play the right one doesn't count as a time loss. Glorious, and not something that I have to consciously think about. Stunning. Or something to add into calculations about speed, anyway. Now, this one is arguably the most stressful Samba de Amigo track. But that doesn't mean I have to get stressed about it. It's a shame they don't have rights for much of the track, like the soundtrack of Samba de Amigo in this game. Cause like, Samba de Amigo has cool music, obviously. Right. The next one I believe is the dupe, right? All I remember is there is a dupe, and I won't let it hurt me. Where was it? Oh, it was the second one. What? It was there. I remember there being one that you can't go over because it's bad. And it's a trick. Where is it? Okay, the fan decides to get you when it feels like it. Good to know. Okay, first one is fine. There's a second one, which you're not allowed to go over, right? Or am I confusing this with something else? A lot of the sound, yeah, but the thing is though, they use a lot of covers as well, so they should have some rights usage over the chart covers, I think, but don't quote me on it. But or they could literally just do like remixes and stuff, you'd think. It's a shame that like only this track, musically speaking, got in. Because even in the second game they use more music. I wasn't anywhere near that. I promise. Oh god, yeah, okay. That's quite bad, really. A nice copyright trap for anyone who actually wants to, like, show content about this game. Again, it's a shame because they're really interesting as individual rhythm games as well. Wonder if they'll ever do another Samba de Amigo. Meow. There we go. Thank you, game. Was that a me problem? Did I do something wrong there? I mean, I definitely did there. But that jump did not feel like a me problem. God, the pollen is killing me off so bad. going too fast over that jump, does it? Okay, cool. I love that in speedrunning. I love that in speedrunning as just a general concept that, like, sometimes you can go too fast. Because I've seen it as like a phenomena of the ability to go too fast in certain games. Just. That was clutch. Or at least it felt pretty clutch. Whoa, okay. Maybe I shouldn't have started to drift there. Nope. Shit, I just forget sometimes where things are going. To be fair, we are on stuff that I haven't practiced now, actually. I say practice like I did loads. I literally just did like one playthrough of some of this stuff. Nope. Oh, that's gonna be a learning curve. Go fast, but not too fast. I'm so sorry about how much I'm itching my nose. The pollen count is insane. I am allergic to the outdoors. And the outdoors is trying to kill me today. Yeah, no, that's fair. I've definitely gotten that vibe now that there's no point trying to force the game to do something it doesn't want to do there, which is handle the speed. Thank you for doing the trick that I very politely asked you to do, Shadow. I'm not remembering this track super well. Funnily enough, this is what I get for not practicing it. No, okay. This is the tower. This ascent feels so long up here. It reminds me, even though it's not the same, but it reminds me of what's that stage in Mario Kart DS where you go down the tower? And there's that airship that you have to go through, and then you come out of it and you land into a tower. That. I can't remember what it's called. But it's a very good track. And the music for that track is insane. Nah, there we go. Airship Fortress, yes. I was like thinking to myself, it has like a really normal name, right? The name isn't anything. Thanks, game. Thank you for that. Big appreciate on that game. No, not again. Okay, at least I didn't get 4-star. Bowser Castle from DS. Yeah, the rotating cylinder. God, that's such like a weird... I remember first encountering that weird rotating cylinder and being like, what is the best way to do this? How do I manage this? Why is it so stressful? I think still the fastest way to go over it is to force it, right? You have to just try your best to go over the cylinder. God, my favourite line from Shadow has turned up 3 times today. Don't remember this track. This is why you practice. I should have practiced this one off stream like I did everything else. Apart from the last 2 cups. Ooh, come here, Mr. Boostpad. Thank you. I don't remember this portion of the track. Where are we going? Oh, I vaguely remember. It's this slightly stressful bit. God damn it. You know, I'm just being reminded now that I never finished watching Sonic Boom. What a good show that is. The humour in it is absolutely exceptional. It's so... It has no right to be as funny as it is. But my partner and I love it. It was actually one of the first things we watched together. And we watched as much as was available on Netflix at the time, which is only like half of the first season. We should really go back to it, because it has no right to be as funny as it is. Like for a children's cartoon that's like held together with staples and glue, it seems like. Yeah, because I was just thinking to myself, Shadow's in Sonic Boom, but we just never finished it. Okay, game. But no, we should, because it's so funny. But I love it when cartoons do that, right? They like Sonic Boom is so good because it acknowledges exactly what it is, which is cheap and of Sonic the Hedgehog. And Sonic's got such a weird and interesting world, and lore and characters surrounding him. And for the fact that it just acknowledges exactly what it is, I love it. I don't know why I didn't trick there. That would have helped with my speed. Oh, nice bonk. Nice bonk of the loser the speed. Why did I not use my shield? No, we'll have to just do that at some point. What are we watching at the minute? We're not really watching anything at the minute, so now would be a good time, actually. Oh, my finger. Piano fingers. If you're feeling your hand getting any form of strain or repetitive strain, do piano fingers. Oh. I mean, this isn't repetitive strain, it's just strain. Yeah, monkey cup, let's go. Ready on the last cup of the run. I might go and take a brief break after this, just to like clear out my sinuses. But I'll only be like a minute or two, and then we might do one more run. I've been streaming for like an hour and a bit. I don't know how long I want to stream for. I know I definitely want a break once this run's done, because I want to go clear out my sinuses. Because this run has not been comfortable with the amount of pollen that is currently trying to kill me off. Oh my god. Yeah, no, I knew that was gonna happen. Oh, jeez. No, don't shooting star me. No, I hate this. Because I still don't know the tracks well enough at the minute. Oh, no, that was disorientating and bad. Oh, jeez. We're having a time today. Nope, yeah. I knew I was going to go straight into that. Amy? Do you want to not? Amy, please? I'm begging you. Okay, I think I should be safe now. Oh my god, I'm walking into everything. Yeah, no, that's what I'm thinking I might do instead. I don't have any splits set up for that, but I will... Okay, I'm going this way then, apparently. Yeah, I probably should have planned this more. I was just like, yeah, no, I'll do more Sonic this evening. I don't know how long I want to be live for. But it'll be nice to say that I've gotten at least one run. I know it says 2 at the top. That is a lie. I just went through a stage just to check that the live splitter was actually... The auto splitter was working, because I've never worked with one before. Missile now. Amy was being incredibly aggressive and made me very scared. Oh god. These next 2 tracks. I forgot. This is like the scariest bit. I'm not ready. I'm not like emotionally ready for this. Okay. This is the Boogie Mess track. Oh my god. Jeez. The corners on this track feel incredibly narrow. Okay, right path. Gonna play it incredibly safe here. Okay, it's good to know that the molten bits of lava have shadows that show up. This doesn't feel like a Billy Hatcher track either. Like, in sound design and nothing else, this is a Billy Hatcher track. The hitboxes are way bigger than the model. Okay. That's what we like to see in, you know, a kart racer. Massive hitboxes! You can boost through them. Oh, that's... yeah. God, I hate that. That is not one... that's... oh my... right, yeah. No, now I see what you mean about huge hitboxes. But, you know, I still don't get how, you know, there's lava falling on it and it's literally like a wooden, like, bridge. I will never stop bringing that up. I could probably go faster on this bit. I don't know why I don't. I think because it comes after the jumps, my brain goes, no, we'd be sensible. Okay, that was decently speedy. Or at least it felt it. Get flashbanged a lot. It's what we like to call excellent design. Okay, that should be fine then. Yes. Nice. For God's sake. No, not again, please. Let me despair in peace, Sega. Right, I can definitely afford to take a few more risks here. But maybe not like that. Like this. Okay, that third lap wasn't horrendous. Again, considering I've not practiced this track. Not horrendous. I hate this track. I hate it. I hate it here. What gets me is like the rest of this track is perfectly fine. Like the rest of this track is completely... oh my god, yep, nope, that was on me. That was me. But it's pretty pedestrian, right? Not... and that's not like in a mean way. It's like... so, you know, relatively what you'd expect from a track in this game. Like, if anything, if the rest of this track was like this, I would probably really like it. Okay, my game just lagged out there. Okay, we slow down. Because we've learnt... We've slowed down because we've learnt. No, no. Amy's so aggressive. In this late game, Amy has been so aggressive. I completely take your advice of slow down. But speed good. Speed good. You telling me I gotta go slow to go fast? Oh my god, what a nightmare. Fuck. There we go. Okay, slow down. Okay, this is pretty clean so far. Okay, there we go. If you use the analog stick and D-pad at the same time, you can drift inside significantly tighter. Okay, cool. I might give that a go just on a particular nice track once I've had a tiny little break. Thank you. That felt a lot better. I know this is going to sound really dumb, but knowing that you can still get a easy drift at a lower speed, I know that's completely obvious that you should be able to do that, but you know what I mean? Like, generally, you're always going to be going at max speed, but knowing you can still get a drift just as easy on a lower speed is good to know. I've probably said good to know so many times, I'm sorry about that. I'm just learning. Come on. Nope, that's a boo-boo. Shadow. Shadow. I only have to do this once. Well, once more. Eggman was waiting for me there, definitely. Okay, final level. Final split. It always comes around so quickly, and I say that and I've been streaming for like over an hour and a half. It's so deceptive with having it pause. It makes me feel like I've not streamed for as long as I have. Oh yes, there is cannons in this level. My god. God, you like zoom in proper on the vehicle there. The camera angle is not conducive to your real speed, well, your direction that you're going in. Big the cat! Well, right. God, I should have practiced this track. This is harder than I remember it being. And deployed that shield far too late. Please, can all the AI leave me alone? Hello? I don't even know what I got by, to be quite honest. This is not going fantastic. Right, yeah, that was clutch. That was clutch. The turns feel so odd in this course. They look more generous than they are, except from this one at the start. This one's nice. Nice big round turn with some boost pads on it, nice and comfy, and I still got hit by a laser. But a lot of these turns just feel like, I don't know, they look really nice and comfy, and then they're not. And I'm just bumping everywhere. Big the Cat. I've had only 2 real rivals in this run, and that has been Big the Cat and Amy, and they've just been on me today. Let's go. Nice item miss. Nice bombing into walls. And time. Oh, my hands! There must be a much more comfortable way of holding down that trigger for all that time. Thank you very much. 113.20, 92, so cutting it fine there. For a first run, I can't really complain. 63rd, nice. To be honest, I've never submitted anything to speedrun.com. I should probably actually set up a profile. But I'm not going to submit my first ever run. That's a bit much. Okay, I am going to take a brief break. I'll be like 5 minutes at the most. Probably less than that. Probably closer to 3. And then I'll probably just do... I might just do some individual cups rather than levels, just to get in the habit of doing them. And I will leave you with some music while I go. But as I say, I won't be any more than 5 minutes. I would say less than that, to be honest. Cool. BRB. Okay. Break achieved. I'm now feeling less like my sinuses are going to explode. I'm not going to lie. That is the main thing. I'm not... That's the main thing. So, I don't think I'm going to do another run. Because that is at least another hour and a half of my time. And I don't think I'm going to stream for that long. So... I think the thing here is I'm just going to do a few cups. That was so disorientating for me for a second there. I do want to do the monkey cup actually. Just to get in the flow of actually doing cups. Because obviously as much as you can do individual level, cups are going to be the format that you do it in an actual run. Or at least that's how my brain sees it. Especially since I didn't practice Samba and Monkey Cup over the weekend. I think there was a significant... I know it's stupid, like, it's very, very obvious, but there was a very significant difference, I think, between some of the levels that I practiced and the levels that I didn't. Not saying all the ones that I did practice were perfect, though. Okay, nice avoid on the springs, but nice fuck up on that drift. Yeah, there's enough time to do a drift there between laps. I might do some of the investigating of using the D-pad and the joystick at the same time off stream, mainly because I do not know how I am going to... I can see it in my head, but I can't quite... No, I've literally not missed anything. I've just... I'm just going to do some individual cups rather than levels, just because... I don't know, I want to get the feel of an overall cup, right? If that makes sense. Because they provide a nice chunk of the game to practice, and I did not practice Monkey or Samba Cup over the weekend. So, not much. And me just generally talking to myself, as I do. Streaming is the best thing you can do if you're the type of person to talk to yourself all the time, right? That corner, that one's a funny little corner there. I have a lot to say based on your run now, if you want to hear it. Oh yeah, definitely. Definitely. And I know I've said it like a million times, but I do really appreciate you being here. I know you're passionate about the game anyway, and you would be here regardless. But it's really nice having you here and being such like a nice positive way for me to get into the community. Like, you've been so helpful. It's kind of weird though, because as I say, with the other games that I've ran, I have not really interacted with anybody in the community, just because they're quite a bit smaller. So it's still a bit weird for me to be like, yeah, no, somebody can actually help me with my run here. Oh, come on. That was clutch. Okay. Spam 1 level boosts almost everywhere. That slows you down. Okay. I'm actually going to pause to read this. Spam a lot of 1 level boost, and that slows me down. You want to be charging higher level and then easing into it. Cool. And once you notice your speed conk out, you want to restart the process. Okay, cool. So, wow, I'm like thrown off now completely. So charger 3. So from here, now that I've lost my speed, I charger 3 again. Secondly, I noticed you miss a bunch of the intended shortcuts, but they save a lot. To be honest, that's just totally just on me. I still need to do a lot more actually watching runs as well, because I've not watched that many runs, to be honest, of this game overall. But that's something that I'm obviously not going to do on stream. So yeah, once I've actually watched a few more runs, because I've literally watched just one run. I've just watched the world record and that's it. So I need to just actually sit down and watch runs. So I've still got a lot of learning to do. But no, I appreciate that. So, charger 3, then 1, 1. Fall off the track somehow. Then I charge a 3 again. Okay. So it's just getting into the pattern really with the drifting. Just making sure that it's 3 and then several ones. And being more aware of when I lose it. Okay, cool. I also definitely need to experiment with holding the, well, messing with the D-pad and holding onto the D-pad as well as the joystick as well for some of these turns. Okay. I feel like this bit is just always going to be slightly problematic. Okay. Try again to get to a 3. Okay. Having it rumble on the D-pad is actually incredibly helpful for that. Like, as a kind of tactile, here's how far into the drift you are. To truly explain how important the D-pad trick is, come to a complete stop and then accelerate. Well, I get what you mean, like how much of a difference it can make, right? Come to a complete stop and then just accelerate and hold the stick and the pad in the same direction. Okay. I'm trying to like figure it out. Like, I'm trying to like figure this out in my head of how to do it. I'm so like, this is not the track to be testing it out on, to be honest. This feels so... I'm trying to, like, figure out a way in my hands. I don't have enough brain cells to be, like, thinking about this right now. My real life job, I mean, it's not really a job, but it is kind of a job. I'm a PhD student by day and idiot speedrunner by night. So I spend so much of my day doing brain things that sometimes, like, now I'm like, I literally cannot conceptualize how to hold a controller that allows me to hold both the left trigger, the stick, and the D-pad at the same time. My brain is just, that is causing me to malfunction. No! Oh, that was looking so good. Okay, yeah, no, that's fair. That's not new with kart races being physically demanding, right? I hear... I've never ran Diddy Kong racing, but I hear that's very, like, physically a lot of pressure. Wouldn't worry about it if it becomes very problematic. It's definitely something I want to experiment with, especially if it will help my runs. 2, 3. I love this game. It's Amy again! She just exists to ruin my day today. Okay. Yeah, this is not the track to be trying to instill this new pattern of drifting into my head. Mainly because I don't like it. What I don't like, I think the problem is, the rest of the track is relatively pedestrian. I can manage with the rest of the track. I need to just slow down. It's just not in my nature. Thanks. Sunshine Tour. That makes sense. It's quite a nice track. Generally, Sunshine Tour. It's more so the pattern, right? Just trying to get the pattern of, like, 3 into 1 kind of thing. And then being aware of when your 1s are not working anymore. And also remembering that you've charged up a 3, which seems to be the problem right now. The time, yeah, it's about... Okay, I didn't know that that was going to do that. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. It's also about how many you can fit into a time frame, right? You spend more time charging a 2 when you could be spending more time in boost from several 1s. So there's a visual cue for it. Instantly begin to drift after you release the boost. Cool. Yeah, this is not the cup to be trying that on. So fast that you won't even exit the animation of drifting. Okay. I mean, again, this is not the cup for me to be learning on, because this is arguably, I would say, one of my weaker cups. Wow, mess. Wow, mess. This track. To be fair, some of the Eggman tracks are not going that hot for me. Jesus. I love drifting the right way. Drifting the correct direction is my favourite thing to do. Yeah, this is a pain. It's the turns, they're so deceptive. They look way more generous than they actually are. Yeah, like, it makes sense that it's the final track. It's definitely the right pick for the final track of the game. Amy again! Amy and Big the Cat! They're both after me! Today they've just been relentless, I swear. They've got something against me. Okay, that was fun. Oh shit, no, my brain just defaulted on that wall. It was just... I was convinced you had to go that way. This is a stressful little track. Okay, I'm tempted, to be honest. There's part of me that just wants to sit and just watch stuff now. And absorb. Just feels a shame because it'll be in a rather short stream. Because I don't want to do that on stream, it feels a bit... I don't know. There's like a boundary between like speedrun learning and then just like straight off just being like, we're just going to watch other people's content. And not let them benefit from it because we're watching it in an audience kind of thing. It has been 2 hours to be fair, so it is a sizable chunk. I might just end for today. I realise that's quite a short stream. But I'm kind of... Do you really? I think I'm just gonna grind offline for a bit. I think I just want to learn a little bit offline. and see where the shortcuts that you're talking about are. And I might do some of the practicing another day, like some of the actual IL practicing and practicing the chain boosting. I might do that online, but at the minute I need to see where these shortcuts are, because I need to do, those are the two biggest takeaways that you gave me, which is getting the route right and the chain boosting, and those are obviously the things I want to focus on. So I'm kind of inclined to just do that offline, see how it goes, and then get some of the practicing on stream next time. I don't know when my next stream is going to be. Probably, I would say either Thursday or over the weekend. But I will definitely be back to do more of this. It will probably be IL practice though. But once again, Mischievous, thank you very much for joining, and thank you to everybody else. I don't know how many people are here, but thank you all for joining. But I am going to call it here. I'm going to go do some learning. So I will leave you all with some music. Thank you very much. Should we raid? Is anybody on? Is anybody on? Nobody seems to be on at the minute. Not anyone that I know. There's a lot of big runners that I follow on, but I don't tend to raid those. Mainly because they're not the people who need them. Thank you very much. You're Hazel in the Discord. Excellent. That's good to know. I might follow you up with some questions, so thank you very much. Okay, I will leave you with some music and call it here. What do we want? I think we want some of this today.